Oh, well, that's brilliant. Thank you. Great news, guys. The bank have agreed the loan.
Oh, that's great.
So now we can go ahead and start up our own dry cleaning business.
Great! No more working for other dry cleaners. Finally, we can really go it alone.
So, the last thing to decide is, what shall we call it?
Well, I think it should definitely be a funny name.
Yeah, a funny name, like a hairdresser's that's called Fringe Benefits or A Cut Above.
So what would one for a dry cleaning shop be?
Well, I've had a thought, actually. I mean, I think it's funny. It's certainly a phrase I've heard, but I'm just not quite sure what it means. It's touching cloth.
Oh, great. Touching cloth. Yeah, that's certainly a phrase I've heard.
It's got a ring to it, hasn't it? Touching cloth.
So what does it mean?
Well, obviously part of what it means is what we would be doing. You know, as dry cleaners, we'll spend most of our day touching cloth.
Yeah, yes, and of course our customers who bring in their clothes for us to dry clean, they'll all be touching cloth as well. You know, as they hand the clothes over, they'll be touching cloth.
Well, great, that all works out brilliantly.
And what's more, what I think will make it funny is that I think that touching cloth has a double meaning. It's just, I'm not quite sure what it is.
Right, well, that's great, but I think it's probably quite important that we find out exactly what the other meaning of touching cloth might be before we call the sign right or get the notepaper printed.
Yeah, does anybody know what the other meaning of touching cloth is?
I know.
Oh, great. Is it funny?
Yes, it is. It is funny.
What is it?
Well, when you're touching cloth, what you're doing is that you so need a poo that you've sort of started to poo yourself, but you've managed to stop at the point where a bit of the poo is actually touching the cloth at the inside of your pants.
Oh, right. I had no idea there was a name for that.
That is funny. And it's funny because it involves poo.
Yes, it is very funny.
My only slight worry is the association of getting poo on clothes, which I agree is funny. Is that association appropriate for a business such as dry cleaning, which is, after all, supposed to be about getting clothes clean?
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think it's really a problem.
Yeah, you can worry too much about these things.
And the way I see it, there's an upside. Because the message we'll be sending out is, even if you have got poo on your clothes, we can handle it. In fact, we could call it touching cloth ? Touching cloth? Then step this way.
I really like that.